Thank you very much, Presiding Officer, and thanks to David Stewart for bringing what's clearly an important topic to the Chamber. And let me just start by expressing sympathy with all those who live with heart valve disease. We have exceptional times. Already heard reference to COVID-19, which is placing stress on the health service and on many people, both physically and perhaps mentally as well. There's a real risk for people who've got serious health conditions such as this. I recognise the struggle that you may be experiencing. I hope that in the near future you'll be more comforted by the way things are going. Now, I'm part of that ageing population. I'll be 74 in a couple of weeks' time. But I will say the stethoscope test for me probably doesn't matter very much, because I've actually only seen a GP once since being elected to the Parliament 20 years ago. So they haven't had the opportunity to put a stethoscope on my chest. So fingers crossed, Presiding Officer, that there's nothing going on in there that I should be worrying about. But age is the big risk factor. So I suppose perhaps the next time I go in and have the nurse inoculate me against flu, I should ask her or him, they're all her at my practice, to step in and have a listen if she can. So there's a bit of self-interest for me in this whole issue. But even if it's age, it's not the only thing. Genetics can be a significant factor in predetermining people to have heart problems of one sort or another. HVD risk factors, of course, include lifestyle issues such as smoking, physical inactivity, and people who are significantly overweight, people who are obese. Some of these things are things that we can, with a little bit of professional help, we can do something about our own individual hand. I've managed since lockdown to walk 600 miles plus, because a bit of time is being created by my not spending much time commuting for 12 hours a week between home and Parliament. So that's been something that I've been able to do to address my issue, and I've quite literally experienced the health benefits of doing so. And of course, it's a cheap non-medical intervention. Therefore, lifestyle is important, and I hope that the health professionals will aid people in understanding things that they can do at their own hands. But that stethoscope is the main thing that we should be focusing on. And it's quite disturbing to hear that so many people with heart valve disease are going undiagnosed. And perhaps people are not noticing that slow attrition in their health that comes from it, and are not seeking the assistance that they should do at an earliest possible date. And I think that's recognised widely as being one of the risks associated with the coronavirus pandemic, that people are a little less eager to go to their GP or to lift the phone and talk to NHS 24. So I would certainly encourage people to do that, and to make sure that they do go and get that stethoscope on their chest, as recommended by the British Heart Foundation, because 22% of premature deaths come from HVD. So I agree, therefore, with David Stewart and the British Heart Foundation, the importance of this issue. I once again congratulate David Stewart on bringing this to Parliament, and thank everyone for the opportunity to make a small contribution to this debate. Presiding Officer.